Hey, this is Beebee here with my dog Ruby. This is Butterfly Soup. We're getting a lecture from some sort of demon creature from the deep. I'm terrified. What's there to get? I never want to kiss a guy anyway. They're smelly and have gross skin like Dad. Well, nobody's perfect. You have to have realistic expectations. I am being realistic. I don't want someone who's nothing special. Oh, that's a good thing to say, man. I appreciate that. I'm pretty awesome, so I should get someone who's awesome too. Oh, Prince Charming doesn't exist in real life. Incorrect. Well, maybe Prince Charming, but Princess Charming does. If you think like that, you'll never find anyone. Then I'll just stay alone. You can't do that. Why do you get to decide what happens to me? We're your parents. You have to do what we say. It's my life, not yours. Okay. By the way, I'm laying on my couch. My dog is asleep across my neck. So if I'm a little garbled, that's what's going on. I'm so disappointed. I ordered pizza today because it's Saturday and I was like, I'm going to party hard. And I ordered a pizza and it has like this horrible rubber smell. Like, it really just smells terrible. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. It could be something's wrong with it. Like, it was, there's something messed up in the oven or something where it was made. Or my taste buds have changed and my sense of smell has changed as a result of the medication I'm taking, which is also feasible because when I first started, Butrin, I started being affected by bad smells and like gagging at smells in a way that I didn't used to before. They didn't used to bother me. So that could be part of it too. And if that's true, that sucks because pizza's my favorite. But anyway, what's wrong with you? What did we ever deserve? What this sentence is odd. What did we ever deserve to get a horrible child like this? What did we do to ever deserve? I think there's something wrong with her brain. She's so disobedient. She's still playing baseball with all those boys. Still, she's only like 7. Like, how long could she have been doing it? What's wrong with that? Do you see any other girls doing that? Do you want to be some kind of weirdo? But June gets to. How come I don't get to? June is a boy. You're a girl. What part of that don't you understand? Are you brain damaged? Dude, come on. These parents are so fucking mean. Okay, but we have a better perspective now on why Min runs away all the time. That's stupid. It's not fair. That's reality. The world's not fair. This isn't some fairy tale. You have to accept it or you're stupid. Yo, Dad, fuck you. I won't accept it. I won't ever accept it. So stupid. We really do have to take you to a doctor now. Whoa! That's the biggest font we've had. You have a mental problem, brain damage. Oh, Jesus. I'm not gonna read that word. I'm not gonna read that either. I hate you. Go to hell. Wow. This is a full-on screaming argument with a 7-year-old. There's a small statue sitting on the living room shelf. He picks it up and hurls it at her. Jesus, what the fuck, though? This is horrible. I had, like, no opinion of him. I knew that he took them to a ball game. So I thought maybe he had settled down and was, like, chill with it. You know what I mean? But this shit is straight up, like, call CPS. June's upset. Min dodges. The statue strikes the glass coffee table and shatters the glass into 1,000 pieces. Min was expecting the shards to be all sharp and jagged, but instead they look like an icy slush. They're still very sharp. Don't touch that. You were asking for it. What the fuck? This is so upsetting. I did not expect this episode to start out this way. No. June's crying. Stop it. She's sorry. She's sorry. Stop. She's not, though. Shut up. Oh, shit. The classic. The arm grab. I hate that shit. Every time I see that, I'm like, Kill Bill sirens. I'm like, that is not... A parent who jerks their kid around by their arm like that is not fucking okay. You know what I mean? if that's what they think they can do in public, you know what I mean? Like, it stresses me out. I hate that arm twist. And I'll never forget that episode of Bones. I used to be obsessed with it. Um, where she was like, there was damage to this kid's arm because she just got yanked over and over and over. And I'm sure Bones really exaggerates shit. You know, she acts like she can tell, like, all sorts of weird shit from your bone structure that I don't think are actually possible. But just the thought of that, like, makes me so upset. Don't fucking hurt kids. I remember, I have a memory of all the times, or not all of the times, but a lot of the times I was in trouble. And to the point where I was like, you know, spanked. Feeling like I was trying to explain myself and my parents were being irrational. They were being irrational and not hearing me. And I was trying to explain and I was getting frustrated. And so I was, you know, getting a little bit hysterical. And because everyone was high strung at that point, then they would just snap and hit me. And that's what it felt like to me as a kid. And so as an adult now, when I see kids having a screaming fit and people are like, oh, you know, you need to spank them, I'm like, this kid is just at their rope's end because they can't communicate what they need. And you need to figure out what they need. The solution is not to punish them. You know what I mean? But anyway, sorry, we're off track. Min lunges at her dad and bites down on his wrist. Piranha! Good job! He lets go. She throws a punch, but he catches it. He's so strong. Yeah, you're like 2 feet tall. Actually, just taller than that, but I hate this. I know. I'll kill him if it's the last thing I do. This is the fucking worst. No wonder she's so fucking angry all the time. I'll kill him. Ruby? She's put her nose in my mouth. I'll kill him. I'll save all of us. I'll wait until he's asleep and slit his throat. I mean, this is not proportionate. Well, I mean, honestly, like, all abusers should die, but, like, not by a 7-year-old stabbing them in their sleep. You can't. You'll go to jail. I don't have a choice. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I want to be happy, too. Solid, but I feel like there are some steps in between cutting someone's throat open and traumatizing yourself even more. If Dad dies, we won't have enough money to live. Then Mom will get a new husband. Yo, your mom's just as fucking bad, Min. You may as well get her, too. Maybe this time we'll get a normal one who doesn't go crazy and break everything. Dad only does that when he's mad. That doesn't make it okay. You knew he'd lose his temper if he kept saying things like that. It's not the child's duty to, like, be responsible for their parents' fucking behavior. You know what I mean? The kid is not the one who should be in control of this relationship. You should have just apologized and said you were wrong. But I wasn't wrong. Yeah, tell him, Min. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. I'm not going to say I was wrong when I wasn't. You're so stubborn. Don't you get it? There's no way to win against him. She's honestly really brave because all the times my dad got mad at me to start yelling, I would just, like, immediately just turn into a puddle. I still can't handle people being upset with me. I go, like, full jelly. Can't handle it. The more you argue, the worse you're making things. You have to learn how to pick your battles like me and Mom. Dude, your mom is against you too. Why are they acting like she's alright? Why do I have to be the one who has to be mature? Oh shit, I know. So my brother was 11 or 12 when I was born. So by the time I was like 5, he was almost grown up. More or less. So, but he was the baby before I was born, and his mother, because he has a different mother, was more, just had a weird way of parenting that was really kind of fucked up. So he would come home to his dad's house, which was my house, and pick on me. This like 17-year-old kid, like putting like a 5-year-old in a headlock and like jumping out of closets with fake blood on his face and um eating my food and like turning off my computer while I was using it. Just, you know, immature shit. And I would come crying to my mother and I'd be like, my brother is picking on me. He's the worst. And she'd be like, you have to be the bigger person. And I'm like, I'm 5. Same shit. It's just when other people are out of control, the duty goes to people who shouldn't have to put up with it. That's not fair. I'm a kid. He's supposed to be the adult. I don't deserve to be treated like that. No, you don't, baby girl. If he can't control himself, he shouldn't be allowed to have kids. You can think about some other time when he's not about to. You can think about some other time when he's not about to blow up. Just act like you're sorry. I'd rather die. Look, this is just common sense. Why don't you get it? Just keep your head down and act normal until we're old enough to get out. Screw that. I shouldn't have to worry about any of this in the first place. I'm not letting him treat me that way like some wimpy sissy. There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. I'll walk that line. Because you're mine. No, you have to learn. I have to learn? I didn't do anything wrong. He's the one who should learn. We already went over this. You're a coward. You're an idiot. I don't understand you. Good, I don't understand you either. Oh no. You guys should be friends, each other's allies in this. Min sulks on the bleachers as June and Hayden's team goes on defense. Or on defense. I hate everyone. How can they stand how unfair everything is? It's so obvious. I know! Are they just dumb? There's something wrong with the world. God, I'm so mad. She takes out a packet of seaweed sheets and aggressively chomps on them as she thinks edgy, rebellious thoughts. I don't need anyone. I'll do everything all by myself. I'll never fall in love. I'll be like a lone wolf. I'll become so happy and successful that everyone who was ever bad to me has to beg on their hands and knees for me to forgive them. That'll show them. They'll regret being so stupid and wrong while I was right. That's honestly the thing you gotta do, though. She's not wrong. Not at expense of your own happiness, but, like, that was something I had to figure out, was, like, people would just fucking hate me for no reason. Well, I'm sure there was some reason. I'm sure I'm very obnoxious, but, there's nothing I could do about it, so I was just like, well, I just gotta do me, I guess. And I've always been absurdly lucky. Like, I don't know. I'm like, fucking, I swear to God, like, I have an obscene amount of luck. And even without trying excessively hard, everything just works out for me. And so I've been really successful in spite of a lot of challenges. And I don't own that as a result of my own grit. Although, I'm sure that's part of it too. But I think most of it was just luck and talent, more or less. Anyway, we're off track, aren't we? I don't even know what I was talking about. An enemy batter comes up to the plate. There she is! Baby girl! My daughter! Every time I see her, I'm just, like, so happy. There she is. I just want to give her a big old hug. Oh my god, holy shit! It's a girl, the eyes, the color... It's a girl with eyes the color of desert camouflage. Of course, that's the color she would think of. The boys seated next to Min are murmuring and pointing at the batter. Hey, look, it's a girl batting. Yes, our team got lucky. Pretty girl. She's shaking it like a leaf as she settles into her batting stance. She looks terrified. I was not self-aware of my crushes on girls in 2nd grade. There were some girls where I was just, like, desperately, like, I want to be friends with you, or I want to be friends with you and I fucking hate you, or just straight up I hate you because you're too perfect. There was this one girl who I never managed to be friends with. Her name was Tishelle. I still remember fucking Tishelle because she had a pixie cut and she was really good at sports and wall ball especially. And she was always too cool for me, and she was a tomboy, and I was just, like, so afraid to talk to her because I was super in love. And I was, like, one of those kids that was, like, super confident, more or less, and just did whatever I wanted. But when it came to girls, I always tended to knuckle under. Anything a girl asked me to do, I'm still that way. I can't help it. Anyway, don't give up. You're cool. Do you hear me? Don't give up. I won't give up if you don't give up. At the sound of Min's voice, she whirls around to face the stands, her eyes searching the crowd. For some reason, she can't seem to discern what direction it came from. Eventually, she gives up and turns back to the diamond. We'll find out how she does in the next episode. Peace, love you, bye.